Dude, it's July. No, it was a bigger gap than that. I think it was like 3 months or something like that. And that's how I ended the chapter. Because when you're mentally ill, you don't care about like showering. You don't care about anything. Like you're so interested in life and your own mind. Like you don't care about things. Like you don't care about showering. You don't care about brushing your teeth. Like I remember this one time I was dating this girl and I didn't brush. This was when I was like really into art, and like I didn't care about showering or anything, and I would go like 7, 8 days straight without brushing my teeth. And there's a chapter in my book called Teeth, up and down below, by the way, the ebook. There's this chapter in my book called Teeth, and it's about how like you're so mentally ill and you're so far gone you don't brush your teeth, like you forget to brush your teeth. And it's not about depression either. Like this, it also in problems with cleaning, I didn't shower for like 30 days and I was urinating the bed and stuff like that. So my family called the cops, and the cops came to my house and they arrested me for not showering for more than 30 days straight and urinating in the bed, and still not showering, and I just smelled like urine. And in the chapter, it says something about like how people don't like you when you smell like urine, you know. And it's just like because people don't like you when you smell like urine. And I was just like walking around, and I was just like smelled like urine all the time because I didn't shower for like 31 days, and I was urinating the bed because I was on all these meds, so my family called the cops. Cops came to my house, and they talked to me, and I was just like present, and then I started talking about how I wanted to kill my brother-in-law, and I was totally calm. And that scares the shit out of people. When you start to talk about like murdering people, but you're calm, because I don't get angry like when I talk about murdering people because I'm a psychopath, right? So I am like just very calm and if you've ever seen the movie like Silence of the Lambs, I'm a lot like that guy, where I'll just be talking and it'll be like, yes. And they're like, well, why do you want to murder him? I'm like, because he deserves to die. There's no reason why he should live. And I have the right to kill him. And I scare the shit out of cops so badly because I'm so calm and rational about wanting to kill people, because I have zero empathy. And when I want to kill somebody, you know, if it wasn't for the legal justice system and me going to prison for the rest of my life, I would have killed a lot of people by now. If this was like the Wild West and I could kill whoever I wanted to, I would have killed a lot of people by now. I probably would have said like maybe like 80, 90 people on my docket of like killing, you know, people. But, you know, I don't want to go to prison for the rest of my life. So, you know, whenever I want to kill somebody, I just drift and I take a walk, or I just drift. And eventually I get over wanting to kill people. But if it wasn't for the legal justice system, like I would definitely kill people. Because I have this like God type complex where if I feel like a person is a mean person or if they're not a good person, then I have the right to murder that person. Because why are they living? What are they doing here? I talk a lot about that in the first 2 chapters of the book, Above and Below, where it's just like when you are a psychopath and you have zero empathy, you don't value human life. Therefore, you can take human life. So if I feel like people should die because they're mean people or they're judgmental people or they make other people suffer or they cause other people pain because they're abusive or controlling or they're just not nice people, then if they're not nice people, why do they exist on this planet? So I should kill them, and I have the right to do so. And it's that lack of empathy from not having a developed prefrontal cortex that makes you a psychopath, right? And that's developed in early childhood. Some people who are obsessed with psychopathy, they even believe that it's developed before you enter the womb or while you're in the womb, or they're not really sure. Because if you're a psychopathic child, even a baby, it's very difficult for your mother to bond with you and have attachment with you and to love you the way you need to be loved, because you're so detached from wanting love. My mother tells me the story like when she used to, TMI here, but like when she used to try to breastfeed me, I would push away from her body like I didn't want to be near her. And I was like 2 months old, 3 months old. Like I wanted to have nothing to do with like the human species or attaching or loving from a very, very young age, even when I was like 1 month old, 2 months old. It's fucking weird, man. It's really weird. So like people like Robert Hare, who's like the king of psychopathy right now, he doesn't, nobody really knows for sure. But it's because of not having a developed prefrontal cortex in your mind, in your brain, right? So when that happens, you have zero empathy. You don't feel connected to humans. You can try, but when I was talking to my friend today who has BPD, and you know she was going through these issues